We get a new prototype for the Huawei P20 that shows 2 cameras and no notch. We should expect 2 new iPads from Apple in March as the company registers them, and the Android Oreo update for the Galaxy S8 starts rolling out yet again. I'm Jaime Rivera reporting from Barcelona, our apartment. I apologize, I know this video was from yesterday, but traveling was insane. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. There are buy one, get one free options from T-Mobile that are interesting, but also a little confusing. Like for example, you can get an iPhone 10, iPhone 8. There are a ton of options, but it depends really on what you do. Either you go for the buy one, get one free, or you can get pretty much a rebate depending if you trade in a phone. And I'm talking phones as old as the Galaxy S4, Galaxy Note 4, and a ton others. Just read the description. There are more details on what you should look for. Now let's talk about 5G, as we're expecting that to be a big theme here at MWC, and AT&T has pretty much already announced that it will begin rollout of 5G in Dallas, Waco in Texas, and also Atlanta, these 3 markets, and they're rolling out as soon as the end of this year. The only problem is that the Qualcomm Snapdragon X50 modem that's pretty much capable of providing this 5G is not necessarily going to be ready to roll out until early next year, so yeah, you'll have the network, you just won't have the capability. And for those of you that were disappointed with the whole rollout of the Galaxy S8 Oreo update that was then pulled because phones were having issues rebooting, etc., the company is rolling out the update again. We're not exactly sure what changed or what we should expect, but given the fact that we're just a couple of days away from the Galaxy S9, I guess they just wanted to make this not look so bad. Now, even though iPads are not necessarily people's favorite ticket, they are for me. They enable this video, and we hear that Apple is considering 2 new iPads. The company has just registered them to the Euro-Asian Commission. We're not exactly sure what the differences are, but one of our sources is claiming that we shouldn't expect many changes when it comes to design. There's only so much you can do to a tablet, but most important, apparently the price tag is going to get a major change in benefit. So can't wait to see that, because the iPad Pro is terribly expensive. And finally, the very interesting news today have to do with the Huawei P20. This is probably one of the hottest keywords right now. We hear triple cameras, notch, etc. That's all great, but the most recent leaks shows a prototype that is probably early, or we're not exactly sure if it belongs to either of the 3 models, and this one only brings 2 cameras and brings no notch. Whatever the case may be, whether the Pro or Plus variant is going to get the 3 cameras and then the other ones don't, you know, in today's question, given the fact that we hear that a ton of companies are experimenting with the concept of the notch, for example, would you consider it smart for Android OEMs to do the same, you know, to follow along and try out the notch, etc., etc.? Or do you think that these companies should be smarter about what to do and just come up with something unique? Because that would be my opinion, but leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know yours. Friends, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch the Pocketnow Daily from 2 days ago up here. You can also watch our predictions from MWC down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.